All right, so we're going to talk a little bit more about data binding. So components are no longer responsible for fetching their own data. This enables the component to be reused across different experiences with different data and configuration. If you can go to the next slide, please, Deborah. So data resources, similar to components, data resources have configuration and they support both static and dynamic config values. So basically customers can create their own data resources and transform them to change the format of that data. Next slide, please. The data that the page is fetching and the components can make use of data binding. So with data binding, you can use data resources that can fetch data from first party and third party sources and update that data and transform it. Next slide, please, Deborah. Configuration properties for components, data resources, client scripts, client states, and events can all be bound to data. In the image above, the record page tab component is getting a list of related list routes from a GForm data resource on that page. Next slide, please. And then pages can also define required or optional URL parameters, which can be used for data binding and client state. In the above image, the record page is getting the table, sysid, the view, and currently selected tab from the page's URL. Inside UIB, these test values can be changed, which will show you kind of what the data will look like in design time.